The best part about coaching an FRC team is being able to work with different kids and be able to provide the opportunity that sometimes the classroom environment doesn't. Getting to see kids work with all these different machines and work together and then come to finish that common goal was the best part about coaching an FRC team.
The best part about being on the team was meeting kids with the same interests as me, both on the team and at the competition.
I loved working together with the other members of FRC, like working with from the programmer's side to the building side, and just coming together and working together was probably my favorite part.
Difficult, but a good learning experience.
The best thing about being on FRC is that it's a way for people that are more technically involved with math, science, computer programming, electronics to express their interest.
The environment is like what you would experience with a college class doing projects, or what you'd experience in the real world engineering. You have a task and you've got to solve it, and you've got limitations, and you have just an environment that you can't get in the normal classroom.
So if you have a programming problem, but the people building the robot didn't understand that problem, it was like communicating across boundaries.
The best thing I learned is how to do engineering with a team, because you have lots of people to work with, you have a big task, so how can you break apart this problem and attack it as a group? That's a really important skill to take to the real world.
The best part of being on FRC was probably the fact that we had a lot of kids come in who didn't really have any experience building, and we had kids who came in with no experience whatsoever who were leading by the end, by that competition at the end of the 6 weeks.
Watching our robot Babs score some frisbees was pretty sweet. And
just seeing our robot and something that we worked so hard on, like in a competition with a bunch of other teams, like it was just really neat to see the other teams, and it was really exciting just to see our robot.
My favorite part about the competition was all the energy. Everyone was really excited, and it was just a great atmosphere.
Well, the most important thing I learned about FRC was to be helpful towards others, because even though everyone else at the FRC competition is really competitive, they're also really helpful at the same time. They're willing to lend us tools if we're missing any. So it really shows that there's a boundary, and there's also respect that goes on between two teams. Sportsmanship, it's also another version of sportsmanship. You have to trust the other team, and they trust you, and at the same time, you're having fun competing against each other.
Mr. Schmidt, now that competition's over, what are we going to do with Babs the robot?
Oh, don't worry, we got a good job for Babs now.
Terry, do you have that new student enrollment report?
Yes, Dr. Lucas, here it comes.
Babs, you better stick to frisbees.